So there are 3 things you should keep in mind when using Bitcoin Faucet websites. These 3 points I'm going to go over in turn become hacks to maximising income potential with faucets, as well as minimising time spent on them and any security issues. So I'll start from the top with payouts. Now I'm sure this will come as an obvious point to you, but you only really want to focus on the faucet websites that offer the most in terms of payout. As well as offering the most, you want one where they pay out regularly and reliably do so no false claims. Because rather than using a faucet website that, let's say, offers one whole Bitcoin as a payout, but they don't state when they pay out, and when they do it's a long time in between each one, you see, if that was the case, personally, and what I would advise, is that you rather use a faucet that paid out, let's say, 0.01 Bitcoin regularly and reliably, because that will be worth my time. Rather than playing a guessing game, you'd be betting on a sure thing. So that's my first hack with payouts. Stick with the most frequent, reliable, and highest possible paying faucet. Next up, we have security. This is an important one, especially in today's age with a lot of viruses, malware and so on attacking computers online. So as with any website, stay safe online by only visiting and using faucets that have been approved. I would also encourage you, if you haven't already, install some antivirus software. Now you see, there are some faucets out there that rely heavily on pop-up ads. Unfortunately, sometimes once clicked, these do harm to your computer. Now, I've not suggested you visit any of these sites on this course, but if you do go, let's say, free roaming on other faucet sites, follow all the guidelines with staying safe online. If something seems spammy, don't click it. Type the website address into Google beforehand and follow that with reviews. You can then read some reviews on the site to see how legitimate it is before steaming ahead onto it. So do your homework if you're going to be visiting other faucet sites. And finally, my last hack is, what do they want from you? There are some faucets out there that want you to enter your email only once and then they'll send you Bitcoins daily automatically. Whereas there are others, and more than the latter, that require you to visit regularly to build up your Bitcoins in order to get paid out. Now most of them will be just asking to enter your Bitcoin address. Some will also ask for your email, and others will want you to do something on the site like roll the dice. So figure out what the site wants from you. Perhaps you don't have the time to visit the sites all the time. If so, your best bet would be to use the faucets that don't need you to visit regularly. And they do all the work for you, even if it means taking a slight cut in payment in terms of Bitcoin over other sites. So this hack is all about figuring out what works best for you, then narrowing down some faucet sites. More than likely from the ones I went over in the last lecture, which you can then visit and use. Remember, whichever ones work best for you, stick to them. Now of course you can always look for your own faucets as well. So use the website I mentioned in the last lecture to check out other faucets if you want to kind of expand your horizons in terms of earning Bitcoins online with faucet websites.